Hello. We're trying to get a read on that. Public opinion is really turning against us. I wouldn't be surprised if the government takes an anti-hero stance of some kind. Strong leaders don't cave into the whims of public opinion, especially when they're based on ignorance or prejudice. I think the more critical question is, what's going to happen to the rest of us? We've got a real mess on our hands now. To what end? Even if we found them, it wouldn't solve anything at this point. Well, good talking with you. Bye for now.
How are you?
Crew members, please report to the landing pad.
Yeah, sue me for having a lapse of patriotism. Fury convinced me that op was important for our security. I still think it's probably true. If necessary, yes. But I'm hoping we have enough political pull to keep anything serious from making it through the system. Apparently, some of them are. I've got some friends in high places trying to find out more, but for now, it's all closed-door stuff. Are you implying that politicians' votes can be bought? I'm shocked. I think I hear Jarvis calling. Excuse me. Hi, Steve. It doesn't sound good. There might even be some legislation already being drawn up. We still have friends in high places, but apparently associating with us isn't a good move right now. Reed says he's processing all this through his new psychohistory formulas, trying to give us some insight on where things might be headed. Definitely. We'll be ready to head down to Washington at a moment's notice if necessary.
Hi, Tony. I have a number of friends within the organization. None of them are happy with her appointment, or even understand it, including, apparently, Hill. Fury may have been underhanded, but at least he always seemed to have the world's best interests at heart. I just don't know where all this is headed. It feels like we're in for some rough sailing. You're a braver man than I thought.
Mr. President.
Commander Hill, or should I say, Director Hill? A pleasure to meet you finally.
Thank you, sir.
Feeling a bit out of your skin lately?
Yes, you could say that, sir.
I'm here to help you help the world. Whatever you need, whatever's on your mind.
All right. Why me, sir? Why was I chosen to run S.H.I.E.L.D.? As far as I can see, there were a dozen people in line to succeed Fury.
Those people were Fury loyalists, and I've had enough of that in my lifetime. Let's talk about you. This appointment is a serious one. You're serving the world peace now, Commander.
I'll do everything in my power to...
But you're also an American.
Yes, sir.
I hope you'll keep that foremost in your thoughts at all times.
Yes, sir. That shouldn't be a problem.
Good, good. As far as this Latverian situation, don't forget it's one of 12 I have to deal with every day. You understand?
Absolutely, Mr. President.
Excellent. I'm glad we had this talk. One more thing.
Yes, sir?
The capes.
The superheroes?
I don't like them. Never have, never will. Unless I hear your name and the word cape in the same sentence, the happier I'll be. You get me?
Yes, sir.
Good girl.
Please note that due to increased security measures, no one will be admitted into the building without their valid ID badge. No exceptions.
Thinking of exercising some options if the stock picks up a bit.
Hey there. I'm fine, thanks. I can take quite a bit of punishment, but I was glad to have some help show up when it did. Oh, the puns, by far. There's some things you can't unhear. Sure did. I'm glad I wasn't part of that Lutvarian strike a year ago. What a mess that started. Does he ever? At some point, we need to take responsibility for our own actions. Okay, I have to get going now. See you later.
Disaster relief contributions are being accepted in the main lobby reception area. Please open your hearts and wallets to help our fellow New Yorkers.
Our worst fears seem to be coming to pass. Congress is debating a new bill, the Superhuman Registration Act. It would require all heroes to register with the government, whether they want to or not.
Which would mean the politicians get to tell us who the bad guys are. We need to make sure this thing doesn't happen.
To that end, we're heading down to Washington. I've been offered a chance to testify before a congressional subcommittee.
And I'm going to rally the people down there. We need to get a grassroots resistance movement going before the SRA can gain any momentum.
We want you to come along in case there's any trouble. We've got a Quinjet waiting to fly us down there. Let's go. We're coming up on DC, team, but the situation has radically changed during our flight, and not for the better. The city just came under attack by an unknown terrorist force. We're going to coordinate defense efforts with S.H.I.E.L.D. Buckle up, and be ready for anything.
This is S.H.I.E.L.D. Lieutenant Farrell. We've got some of the senators prepped for evac, but the zone's too hot to lift off. Eliminate the enemy forces in the area so we can get those people out. Finally, some backup. Eliminate those terrorists! We need to get the senators to safety!
I train for this every day. Do you?
I'll smash everyone!
This zone's secure. We'll get the choppers out. You should proceed down the hill. Head them off before they can hit us again.
To battle! Approaching landing zone, ETA. Incoming SAM, 2 o'clock. We're hit! Still got some left, trying to put it down. Hang on! Farrell here. We made it. We're under attack. Give us this.
bodyguards to handle you. Watch your backs!
Damn, what a mess. I shouldn't have jumped a gun like that. That rocket came from the southeast. We need to take out whoever fired it before we can bring anyone else in. Those must be the guys who shot down our chopper. Take them out! Now!
The son of Odin triumphs!
Aw, at least it was cute that you tried so hard.
You like American? Yeah,
You stupid, vaguely foreign freaks! You ruined my vacation! And you, dumb as nails shield clones! I saw what you did to those cherry blossoms back there. You think those things grow on trees? And you think it makes me less of a man if I came here for the Cherry Blossom Festival, huh? You're laughing with your eyes! I can see it! Fine! Time for a little boss battle, suckers!
Don't make Hulk smash again! The result was never in doubt.
Ouch! I knew I should have sprung for the health meter enlargement I saw in that email. You're probably trying to clear out these terrorists, huh? Can I join the party? They'll still be here next month.
All clear, Commander.
I'll take things from here. Titanium Man seems to be behind all this. He just made off with some senators and took them underground. We'll cover the Capitol. You get down to the subway and pursue that tin-plated Russian and his pals. Sorry, I didn't have time to say pretty please with sugar on top. Now will you get going?
Come on! That-a-way! The subway! Hey, when we see Titanium Man, let's try to get him to say moose and squirrel. If I were a supersized Russian bad guy, I'd head for some American chow. This way, to the food court.
You think you're gonna get away with this on my watch? All right, the cavalry! Now!
Thanks. That big guy dragged Senator Lieber and the others toward Union Station. Keep going this way.
You should try to learn from that.
Say what you want about Titanium Man. At least the trains are still running on time.
Da, Americans. Your precious representative is safe. For now. Do you have the courage to save him? Let us see.
just don't make bad guys like they used to.
Now he's gone too far. Nobody attacks America's food courts! You know, I don't even charge extra for these little whips.
I do this for free. Do not underestimate me.
Supervillains, huh? Always in the last place you look.
I shall tell this tale in my father's hall.
Ooh, can we stop for a cool, refreshing beverage? Cashing product placement checks works up a mean thirst.
They better not be paying us in dollars.
When in D.C., be sure to visit our scenic national parking garage.
This one long.
Plenty of talking.
Hello? Luke? Luke Cage? It's Tony Stark. How you doing?
Hey, man. Doing okay. How you been?
Fine, thanks, fine. So Luke, you're a family man now. Ever thought about stepping up the corporate ladder? Stark Industries offers some really good medical, including neonatal.
You a CEO or an infomercial now?
Hey, sorry. I just need a good superhuman security consultant. And you can't do much better than a guy with bulletproof skin.
That's nice and all, Tony, but I'm the only guy keeping my block clean. Don't have time to be filing reports in an office somewhere.
Well, it could be more of an on-call position. We could work something out. I just really want you on my team.
Look, I appreciate the thought, but these kids here, they need me. You want me? They need me. See what I'm saying?
Ah, well, hard to argue with that. Still, will you keep it in mind? The door will always be open.
Yeah, man. Look, I gotta go. Catch you later.
We will bury you!
Just trying to escape with our elected representatives. Get your own, buddy!
Take your dread and corrupt leaders back. I have no use for them now. Follow me, heroes, if you dare!
Senator Lever from New York State. Good to meet you. You've done us a great service. You heroes are okay in my book. Maybe we should put this registration business on hold.
Sound good to Hulk!
Glad to hear that. I'm guessing I wouldn't like you when you're angry. Well, best of luck trying to catch that maniac. Like our state motto says, Excelsior.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
You don't look like the voting type.
Yeah, whatever. Hey guys, I'll take these pencil pushers back to the Capitol. Give me a call if you want to hang out again.
Americans, your deaths await you. Here you are once again, a nation divided. Only this time, you will fall. With a little help, if necessary. Your democratic ideals will be your undoing once your own people turn against you. Did you really think it would be that easy? До свидания.
Cloaking field is down. Get him.
These mini-sentry guns will give you something new to think about.
They just don't make bad guys like they used to.
The Registration Act will be passed by your cowardly leaders, and you will become criminals! Swarm them!
Oh, we will take you!
They cannot harm what they cannot see.
Keep attacking. You'll disrupt his cloaking.
Thus to all of Thor's...
When this is done, no one will ever trust you heroes again.
They didn't teach me that in the Air Force.
But you... malfunction? No! You think you've won, but you haven't. You'll soon see. You have already lost everything.
And so, to answer your question, Mr. Senator, in spite of these recent events, I don't believe forcing superheroes to register with the government is the answer. This law would split the hero community right down the middle, with consequences I'm not sure any of us want to ponder.
Hey, Mr. Stark! Mr. Stark!
Was that really your best shot?
Sneaking around doesn't become you, Steve.
Maybe I'll need the practice. Maybe we all will.
Don't be so melodramatic. This whole thing would affect you least of all. You're already deputized.
You almost sound like you agree with them. This Registration Act would tear down everything we've done, destroy a century-old tradition of...
I'm trying to save it, Steve. As much of it as I can, anyway. Don't you see where this is headed? All it's going to take is one more slip-up by anyone in a cape, and we'll be lucky if registration is the worst they do. They could just turn us all into criminals, hunt us all down.
No, they won't, Tony. Not in my country.
Now return to our special live episode of The New Warriors, coming to you straight from Stamford, Connecticut, where the Warriors have just been spotted by their supervillain quarry. Looks like it's on.
I've got Cold Heart, you guys. Hey, somebody snag Nitro. He's rabbiting.
Don't worry, Speedball. I'm on it. On your feet, Nitro, and don't bother trying any of your stupid exploding tricks.
Oh, baby, don't you even know? You're playing with the big boys now.
Reports now coming in from Stamford, Connecticut indicate a massive explosion in a residential neighborhood.
Just over 12 hours ago now, and preliminary casualties are said to be over 600. In Washington, rumblings on whether superhero reform should be brought to the table.
Following last week's devastating explosion, Congress has rushed through passage of the Superhuman Registration Act, with the President expected to sign it.
This is just completely insane, Hill. I won't do it.
I'm sorry, was it not clear I was giving you an order?
You're asking me to arrest people who risk their lives for this country every day.
No, I'm ordering you to obey the will of the American people, Captain. Either you help us bring them in, or we'll bring you in.
Weapons down, gentlemen. Or I...
Trank darts, now! Take him down! Take him down!
Keep us moving, son, if you want to stay conscious.
You idiot. We were trying to save lives.
Of all the people to go underground, Captain America. Now every superhero who disagrees with the act suddenly has a leader. Maybe we should hold off until...
That won't be necessary, Mr. President. Registration can go forward as planned. We'll take care of Captain America.
And with the passage of the Superhuman Registration Act earlier this week, superheroes around the country are being forced to choose a side. Do they register with the government to uphold the law, or become part of an underground resistance movement? So far...
Can you believe this is really going down? The act kicks in at midnight, but word is S.H.I.E.L.D's gonna be here sooner than that, taking signatures. Or prisoners. I want to talk to Cage about it, but he's too busy arguing with Mr. Fantastic over there. Maybe you can break into their little powwow and get some sense out of them.